Hello, I guess we are live now. Let me check that. Is my audio clear? Okay. This is fine. Where are we? Yes, I want to continue my work on my Outskill OpenAI project. Give me a minute. Okay, even this is ready. So let's continue. I just want to verify if the audio is fine. Let me check. Okay, everything is cool. So the goal now is to get myself a clarity on what this project is going to be. And second thing, I want to figure this out. I want to be ready with this because I need to submit this tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to use Codex. It is my project risk management. Instead of this, I can actually open it in code. So this is not what we are working on. We have already built this project backend. Yeah, 1 minute. Schema. Where is this schema.sql? SQL scheme. Yeah, I am interested in this project because I'm interested in this SQL because that's what my entire, I mean, like, this is going to be an example for my project. So I'll start a new chat and here I'll give this SQL file. Hmm, is it the right thing to do? Should I give it in a new chat out of the scope of this project? Why? No, I'll do this itself. I have given an SQL. Uh, Before getting into the actual job, give me a summary of what this SQL contains. Uh, Based on just this SQL, give me what could be the application that it's serving to. I have given an SQL before. I need not write this. Give me a summary of what this SQL contains based on just this SQL. Give me. I say a lot, then I trim a lot. See, this is an SQLite database. Uh, yeah, and it's for business operations. See, it has around 20 tables covering user settings, inventory, purchases, payments, expenses, daily stock uses, audit logs, and backup tracking. And of these, there are some master data tables, and there are a few things for purchase and vendor management, few things for custom payment tracking, next stock management, audit and backup systems. Yeah, this is for trust manager. It's giving just because it already has that in context. Uh, the app like so put all what this app is not yet. Yeah, but again, based on the source, tell me. Um, I'm trying to imagine what happens when a random person comes and puts a data like this into my system. What should happen? What should the app do? Based on the source of reporting app, if this an SQLite 3 database containing this schema comes into the application, what would be the app doing? Now just tell me based on the existing context you have of reporting app. Okay, based on existing reporting app source and as it comes into the app, the reporting would treat it as bad as it likely from customer or what alerts. Okay. It would not become the main database of the reporting app. Instead, it would be analyzed as an external dataset. The app would do this flow, SQLite DB uploaded, sent or sent through API, validate and store file, read tables, columns, relationships, row counts, sample rows, detect domain, photolab or stock or billing payments, generate plain English explanations, suggest default reports, allow owner to ask questions, return table plus chart plus explanation. This matches the reporting app. This matches the reporting app. Role create reports and ask appears to belong to Footcloud. Then it would generate reports like what it would show. The schema has tables for purchase bills, bill items, expenses, vendor payment, custom payments, daily stock sheets, wastage rows, activity log, and backup runs. The Ask AI page would support questions like important point if the SQL file contains only the schema and no rows, can you explain the structure and suggest reports. It cannot generate real totals, charts, or summaries until the database has actual business data. Yeah, right now that I understood like what the app does, but I want the main goal of the app to be to let user to upload a picture of a report and let's say communicate what tables are required to make this report and how each part of this report is generated. Uh, so I'm thinking like make it simple for a non-technical user to be able to generate templates of reports, and those templates will be saved so that the user can come back or maybe automate the report generation process for a certain time frame. User uploads profiles, available tables, user uploads photo of a report, AI reads the report layout, identify sections or columns, each report part to database tables, app shows explanation in simple language, many times for any date range. Yes, I agree with the MVP version you suggested. Uh, are we missing something? Like, is there anything that we need to discuss further upon to tighten this MVP? I want a deep research prompt to understand the anatomy of reports that are generated in a broad domain. Like, think of uh, generic reports like as in payment analysis or user analysis or customer analysis or profit or loss, just any kind of report. I want every single element that is possible in a report. Like, in a report there can be a pie chart, a bar graph, some amount of text, uh, ability to divide it into sections, uh, ability to add more pages, etc., etc., right? So I want you to give me a deep research prompt, optimized for GPT 5.5, so I can ask it to research and give me a complete report on whatever is possible to be placed in a report. And I want descriptions of each of those elements. For recipe output, I should not say this is sales report. It should produce a structured recipe. Human confirmation is very important. The app should show report selection section. They understood user action, total collections, some customer payments. No, I don't want this. A generalized report. Perfect. Yeah, this is what I exactly want. I have a doubt. Is the live fine? Domain specific report and cross listed business areas. Design a practical business plan and element catalog for implementation. Prioritize MVP feature and draft final product recommendations. Complete research report title, complete anatomy of a, yeah, this is going to become gold mine for my LLM. Layout and structural elements, text and narrative elements. Domain specific report patterns, report builder schema. Anyways, yeah, just do your thing and let me know when you are ready. Human confirmation screen, missing data detection, template storage model, date range handling, report execution results, keep schedules out of first MVP, pick one demo database first. Actually, I want to uh, do it on my own here. I'll give an example. So let's say here we have a schema. It is, I would draw it as this because I want to represent multiple tables. I'll name this uh, data source. Data, how do I put a space? Anyways, I'll continue. Source. So my data source is here. Now this is input into my application. What's going to happen? I can say figure out schema. Next, uh, what else? Instead of writing here, I can use this, right? Or this looks bad. Yeah, but it is. Actually, I'll use this itself. Figure out schema. Figure out relationships. What? See, I'll think of my press manager example itself. So there are around 20 tables. Uh, it has got tables from users to customers to vendors to stock management to, so it can be like what reports can be built. Yes. How should each data uh, no uh, figure out schema, figure out relationships, what reports can be built. Wait. Out of default templates. So right now it's just manually, not technically manually, it's just figuring out, uh, see what tables do I have, what relationships are there in between these tables. Okay, if there is a default report, can I use this data to build that? Create a AI summary of data. in brackets AI business analysis. So what else? What else? So like these are all not the core features, but these are important for us to arrive at our main features. Build if found match. Figure out what reports can be built out of default templates. Build if found matches. Create a AI summary of data. AI business analysis. What else? Right now, I want report builder. In this, the core features are dynamic UI, everything built is just a template. Dynamic UI, everything built is just a template. There must be a user message to AI, AI user message to AI. How do I say? Iteration to report update, or more specifically, report template UI update. User messages AI agent iteration, report template UI update. See, I am imagining this. Actually, I'll draw it. Imagine this is my home page. For report builder. So how do I want this? Um, so maybe I can have the current template here. Maybe a button to add a new page. This is too big. And this already consists of few elements like a pie chart and a bar graph. Oh my God. Yeah. So I had to move everything for this. See, guys, I'm not a great artist. Okay. Now what else? So this is the report page, and let's say there is some text like this, text like this. To the right, there must be, what is it like? There must be a UI suggestion window. No, I don't want this. How do I get the other one? Handwriting. Yeah. Mm, UI suggestions. And there must be few elements here. They could be of all sizes and shapes. What else? I wanted text box at the bottom, and a panel to the left to show what is selected right now. Selected elements. Selected elements. What else? What else? That was supposed to be a send button. It's not working out. Actually, there is an error, right? Why am I so stupid? Yeah, this is fine. Selected elements. And here also, let me draw a few boxes. It could be one or many. By default, if nothing is selected, it should select the whole page. And next, there can be some text here too. Describing what the user wants until they iterate and find what they want exactly. And at the top, there are these usual navigation and UI elements. Um, yeah, that's it. So basically, this report engine builds a UI, and we can ask like what will, like we can already do this existing LLMs, right? Like yeah, but you know, if we give, let's say, wait, can we do it? I'll see live. ChatGPT. I don't have live data. How should I get it? SQLite 3. I have SQLite 3 on my other device. Just a minute. I'll share the data to myself and show the screen again. Okay, just a minute. I got sidetracked. Ah, yeah, I'm back again. So I have SQLite 3 file, which is an actual backup with actual data. Let me see if first LLMs can analyze this. This is a SQLite 3 file. It is a backup of data of my existing database. Can you read through the tables and the existing data and give me a summary? Let's then sample the actual row table data and summarize what the database appears to cover without exposing unnecessary raw data. Oh my god, it's doing whatever I didn't expect that it will do. Why is there a stop answering button here? Expecting in summarizing SQLite schema and data. Okay, it's actually writing code to figure things out. Oh my god, it's doing a whole bunch of stuff right here. Yeah, this is exactly what I want my tool also to do. Oh my god, it's getting the actual data. Let me see what Gemini will do for the same prompt. The database looks like backend of press manager. Yeah, indeed it is. Uh, Customer payment tracking, vendor management, purchase bill entry, vendor payments and expense tracking, stock item, master receipts, daily working stock. It's like early or test or live setup from ChatGPT has all the context of my life. Tables 21 views for activity logs do not 9 rows. Important views already created. Daily money summary view. Daily customer payments minus expenses. Vendor balance view. Item stock balance view. Table row counts. Okay. Business or shop settings. Indicate. Okay. One user is inactive. Password has exists. Try do not expose them. Thank you. Customer payments. There are 7 customer records. Active cancelled. Active payments are no release. Daily quality observations. What reports can we build now? Owner dashboard report. Okay, just uh, build the owner dashboard report based on existing data and give me that, give me that, give me that. Build owner dashboard report and give me it in form of an image. This has thrown all the details possible into this. But how do we verify this? How internet? Yes. See, it generates one, but how much control do we have? Mm, Yeah. See, the point is we cannot do multi-phase here. We cannot granularly control what UI must be presented where and how that UI element has to be calculated. The goal with this is to build a template, not to fill it with data. The way it fills data is done with one the data range that is defined plus the operation that has to be performed on a given element. So let's say there is this pie chart and this is just a template, and let's say this pie chart is for mode of payment, and whenever this template is used, the user also must define along with the data source what is the range of dates that they are expecting to generate a report using this template. So this is dynamic. So once this template is created, the user can automate it uh, to a point where Press Manager sends that API data through API to this application. This application uses the details in the automation to figure out which dates it has to apply this report for. Then this report is generated and sent back to user in whatever form that was decided, or maybe it will just save it here in the user's account for the user to see and export it in the way they want. Yeah, let's continue. This is the report builder. It says AI present iteration report completely. Everything built is just a template dynamic UI. Actually, I'll take my own words. 1 minute. I can't find, yeah, here. Is this? Yeah, this is the one. Oh, the file is not saved yet. This is command C. This is why I maintain my transcripts. Okay, here. Tell me, what did I talk about? Report builder or report template screen? Note the one attachment you have is text which is auto generated out of my speech. It's a transcript, it has mistakes. So clean it and use it for answering these questions. Okay. I think that I focus mainly on report builder or report template parts. Separate concrete UI ideas from broader product goals. Yeah, yep. This is exactly what I need. I'll copy this thing, paste it. I want to be specific about the report builder or report template builder idea, and above are the details about it. Oh, I did finish this. I would define a product as the reporting app is an AI-assisted data-aware report template builder. It helps non-technical users turn sample reports, screenshots, or uploaded business data into usable, editable report templates that can be generated later with fresh data and selected filters. Upload data, AI gives one report. Work with the canvas, but internally every report should be made from controlled components. Yes, yes. Pages, sections, elements, data binding, formula or aggregation, filters, display settings. This is but buildable. Core concept report template is not just layout, where elements appear on the page. Elements, yeah, data bindings, which table or column covers each element, calculations, sum, count, average, group by percentage, formula, filters, date range, branch, customer, vendor, item, payment mode, human readable experience on how each part is generated, export settings, report builder screen. Nice. Right panel select element settings. Yep. A suggestion panel. The panel suggests things like add payment mode breakdown, add expense category. Yes. Bottom or chat input. The user should be able to type. Uploaded sample report. App report parts to data. Explain every part simply. Detect missing data. MVP version of report builder. UI should have three modes. This is the original file or plan of reporting app where we started the discussion. A lot of changes or new decisions have been taken. Um, can you please update the document and give a fresh document where we have all the updated details or features? Um, write in detail about the report template generation feature we talked about. It is the core of it, so write it in as much detail as possible. Create a minimal image explaining these features of the report template generator to a non-technical person. Use as much less text as possible and keep the whole image minimal. We haven't even gone to codex yet, but yeah, 4 steps to water report: upload data, AI maps and explains, sample, review the template, get auto report set on autopilot. Edit the image so that it clearly describes how a user can talk to AI and update or change the report template just in plain natural language. Yes, uh, this is my requirement. They did finish it. No, it's still thinking. Okay, I am done for today. So we have solidified what we are going to build. Uh, I need to actually box them in this given format. Now that I have the complete details on whatever I want to build, uh, I can narrow those down and answer these questions. I'll be live again tomorrow to do this. That's it. Like, bye.